we thought we would give credit where credit is due to LeBron James for the season he is having right now with his team, the Miami Heat.
I mean, he just finished, the 5 or 6 game stretch where he broke the NBA record for most consecutive games, scoring over 30 points and shooting over 60% from the field, which is absolutely incredible. And the game against Oklahoma City where he didn't do it, if he would have shot and missed one less time, he would have done it.
Right, and, when you take a look at statistics like that, you often sometimes think, well, that guy's just a ball hawk. He's just shooting. He's just doing it all on his own.
Not when you're averaging 7 assists a game.
He's taken everyone and that entire team, and they all have helped each other, and they've just elevated themselves. And you don't have any in-team fighting, right? You don't have any bickering between guys who want the ball more or less.
No, and it's also important to acknowledge that in the world of pro sports, a lot of people are given status levels because of how much money they earn. And LeBron James, he could be the highest paid player in the league easily, but he and Bosch and Wade all took a pay cut because they wanted to play together and do amazing things, and they're friends. And why shouldn't LeBron be allowed to go and hang out with his friends and be on a team with his friends? And it's not just those guys that are playing great too that deserve a lot of credit. It's Spoelstra, the coach, who's driving these guys. It's players like Shane Battier, who's just a consummate professional and just an amazing dude. And Mario Chalmers, who doesn't get enough credit. Ray Allen. You got a lot of guys like playing great basketball, playing great team basketball, passing the ball, and just playing to win and playing to do the thing the right way.
It's some of the most exciting basketball I have ever seen played, and I'm a huge basketball fan. I've played since I can remember. I've been in league since I was 5 years old. I love the game. I have such a passion for it, and to see these guys out there, like you said, taking pay cuts, hustling their butts off on defense. I mean, that's really how these guys are winning games. It's their defense. It reminds you that the game is really beautiful. But if you're not a sports fan and you listen to us talk, just give them a view. You know what I mean? Just if you see the game on, if you see that Miami Heat are playing, just watch it for a little bit and you'll see that there's something in control they are. There's something happening right now with this team that we haven't seen in years, with the Chicago Bulls, with the early Kobe Bryant and the Lakers. But there's something happening that I think we may never get to see again, and that we may have never seen before. Because, like I said, this team they're friends first, and I think that's why
they've got each other's back.
We're
exactly.
seeing,
and it shows on the court.
Team.
And to get to the comparisons, because that's obviously going to come, right? A lot of people have been, Magic sitting around. People are sitting around saying, "Oh, who would beat who in one-on-one?" They're not playing one-on-one. But anyway, in the team game, it's important to remember that Michael Jordan didn't win his first NBA title until he was about 28 years old. LeBron James was 28 years old last year when he won his first title. So we all know how Michael Jordan's career ended up. So LeBron can easily do that. And even if he doesn't win 3, 4, 5, 6 rings, right? Just the level of basketball that he's playing right now is just so amazing to watch and impressive to watch that alone, I mean, he's going to be able to say, and people are going to be able to say, like, I watched him play when he was at his peak, and he's pretty much at his peak now. I can't imagine him getting much better than this, but hey, man.
No, it'll happen. And see, the thing is when that happens, and when he puts a few more rings on his finger, that's going to kind of be the end to the LeBron hate. And I think we'll start to see the hate focused more in Cleveland, where he left town and he was vilified greatly because of it. But you do see around the country, there are people who just don't like him because he's a young, very, very good player. Very, very good player.
Oh, he kills their teams.
He kills their teams. And once he has a few more rings on it, then you hating on LeBron James and saying that Kobe Bryant is better right now, or you would rather take someone else, it just doesn't hold any more weight. And so all the LeBron haters, like, get all the hate in right now that you need to get in.
And let's look at, like, the reason why people... The main reason why people hate him is because of the decision, right? The show. I don't even need to talk about it. If you're watching this video, you know exactly what I'm talking about. People forget that one of the main reasons that motivated him to do that show was because there was such hype around it that he and his people realized that they could turn this into a really positive thing. And so they made deals with ESPN to be able to auction off for their own use a number of the ads. And they generated around $2.5 million and gave it all away to the Boys and Girls Club. That's so positive and so important, and it's so lost all the time. LeBron, look, we love you, man. You're awesome. Keep doing what you're doing. And all the haters keep hating, but those rings are just going to keep
running out of time.
stacking up.